Welcome back to my channel. The struggle is real. Today we're going to use the products that I have, the e.l.f. products that I have, and we're only going to show that. I have quite a few, so not a full face, but quite a few. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to go ahead and start with eye primer. I'm going to try the e.l.f. eye primer. I'm going to go ahead and try again starting with my eyes first. In the last video I did that and I did okay. It could have been better, but I think it was because I was not used to the liquid eyeshadows. And then I'm going to go in with the little e.l.f. Mint Melt palette that they have. I haven't tried this yet, so I had to wear green today to kind of match it. So I'm going to go in with this lighter brown shade as the transition shade. Put a little bit more. Next I'm going to go in with this darker shade for the crease. Oh, it's got some kickback in it. And some fallout, it looks like a little bit. But that's why I'm trying to practice to do my eyes first. Next, I'm going to go in with that green shade. And I'm going to just kind of put that on the eyelid. It does build up. But you know what? I think I'm going to wet my brush a little bit. And go in, see if it builds up even more. Now I'm just going to kind of go in and blend that out with the brush that I use for the transition shade. Next I'm going to take this shade and I'm going to just put this under my eyebrow, the brow bone. For now. I'm just going to go in with that dark shade again and kind of blend just a little bit more in the crease between the two shades that we did, and it kind of faded. Okay, I kept the blending and blending, and then I got more on all this green down here, so I got to get that off. And I'm going to go ahead, I don't have a new eyeliner or mascara from e.l.f., so I'm just going to go ahead and do that. Okay, now that we have mascara and the eyeliner on the top done, we're going to go ahead and go in with primer. And I have this Melt Cooling Face Primer. I use this once or twice. And I like how it smells. It's cooling, and it is really tacky on the skin, and which is what it's supposed to. That's what primer is supposed to do, right? Do you want that makeup to stick? Okay, and now we're gonna go in. Okay, I had to put my color corrector on, so I went ahead and did that. And now I'm gonna go in with the e.l.f. Flawless Satin Foundation. Out of here. And just put this on all over the face. And then just blend that in. Okay, now that's all blended in. Next, we're going to go in with the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealers, the satin finish. And we'll blend that in. Make sure I get my under eyes and in my corners, because that's where I really need the coverage. I have not been sleeping a whole lot this last week or so. I'm a bad sleeper as it is. I just think about everything that needs to be done at work and everything else, and even when I take stuff, I can't sleep, so need to cover those eyes, under eyes. They're looking really bad. I didn't have any cream bronzer, so I went ahead and did that, but I do have this e.l.f. multi-stick, monochromatic multi-stick again. Last time I used a brush and I didn't seem like it worked very well for me. So I'm gonna try, I see some influencers using their sponge, so I'm gonna try that. See if that works a little bit better for me. Yeah, it actually doesn't. That works pretty good. That worked better than the brush. I mean, I could have just used the wrong brush yesterday, but I think I still prefer like the liquid and not a stick, just because it's easier for me. But this actually worked a lot better using the sponge. Okay, I went ahead and set the face, and now we're gonna go under under eyes and finish my under eyes. And I think I'm going to take this brown shade. And then I think I'll mix it with this green shade. Just put a little green in it. And just kind of blend that out. Okay, now we're gonna go in with eyebrows, and this is the e.l.f. Instant Lift Eyebrow pencil. And let's do our eyes here. I'm going back home this weekend and I'm gonna try my hardest to go get my eyebrows done. They're getting that really bad. And I can't do them myself because I've tried, and yeah, it ends up looking so much worse. So I gotta get it done. Now I'm gonna go in with the e.l.f. Wow Brow. I think it's just more of a tint to kind of set the brows. I went ahead and lined my lip, and now I have the, I want to try the e.l.f. Mint Melt Lip Plumping Gloss. And even though I prefer glosses, I should be using a matte today. Otherwise, this is just gonna probably get all over my mask. But that's okay. I wanted to try this. And like I said, I like that mint chocolate smell. Okay. Last but not least, we have the e.l.f. Dewy Coconut Setting Mist. Okay. And it smells coconutty. And this is the final look, using mostly e.l.f. products. Now, as soon as it dries down a little bit, the last thing I like to do, that my sister taught me, is then kind of press that peach fuzz into my skin. So this is the final look using the e.l.f. products. And I'll see you next time. Bye.